Okay. Alright. Hi, girls.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for coming back for session 3. This is our last session. One more time on confidentiality. Do you already know what I'm going to say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Everything stays here. And I mean for you guys, too. Like, you guys, keep everything in this room.
Yeah.
What happens here stays here. Unless everybody's trying to hurt themselves or anything like that. Which we're not.
Nope.
Surprise. So today I wanted to take a little different turn from what we've been talking about. Who remembers what we've been talking about first of all?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, just like the general idea, not like specifics, but like,
Yeah.
The general idea.
So what was it?
We're talking about like how we treat each other, like how we have to treat each other and how we handle things, and then how we show people like that
we care and
we're being an example for other people about how to do stuff.
Exactly, and also empowering. Remember how we did which I realized we did our little thing wrong. I was supposed to hold the end and throw you the
That's what I thought, but I didn't. It's okay.
I didn't think about that till after. Oh well, it still worked. We had our web.
Yes.
Empowering, saying nice things, being friendly with people, that kind of thing. Today we're gonna switch gears a little and talk about gratitude and things that you're grateful for and you're thankful for and how you express gratitude to people you care about. So who knows what gratitude is? Who knows what it means?
It's pretty much to like show that you're thankful towards another person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's pretty much what
Yeah. Can you think of an example?
If you were to bake me a cake, and I would
cake?
say, because I love cake,
she loves
and then
cake.
I would say thank you or give you a hug and
she'd be showing her gratitude.
show my gratitude.
Very good. That's a great example, I think. Okay, so tell me some things. Katana, you go first. Tell me some things that you are grateful for in life.
Oh boy. I'm definitely 100% grateful for the things that my mother does for me. Very, very much, because I know that she's struggling through life, yet she still puts me and her children ahead of herself. Like, we don't have much money right now. I mean, everyone's in that type of situation, but we're very low. We're not even living in our own house, but she still manages to pay and find a way for me to do the sport that I love, to do basketball, because she knows I want to go somewhere in life with it. So I'm very thankful that she is willing to work hard and get extra jobs just so she can help pay for stuff like that, I mean, of course, there's other things that I'm grateful for, but I mean, that is like the first thing that always pops in my head. Even though me and my mother don't get along all the time, I'm still so grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
Very grateful.
Definitely, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Bryce?
I'm grateful for Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah.
No, really, I'm grateful for Ashley. I'm grateful, I guess, for my dad, because we've tried getting along better, and we've, gotten closer since a lot of this happened, and we're able to, sit down and just, have, a talk, instead of, me keeping things from him and just having my own problems, or me going through the day being mad or something happening, and Ashley's already heard all about it, so I'm able to go to him and just be like, oh yeah, this happened today, and and we can have a full conversation about it, and then he can talk with me, and one of the things he said, I really grab her, got me with the mother.
That's awesome. That's really.
No, she's like,
well, I'm grateful for Bryce, but I'm grateful for my family and everything, because I know that even through the rough times they'll always be there to lift me up and make sure I'm doing okay. And I'm grateful for just friends and family.
Good. So, all three of you mentioned your families. That's really important. I'm glad to hear that, because a lot of times teenagers don't see that, they don't see the things that their parents do for them, and they might think a lot of times that their parents are just
Stupid.
Yeah,
I have been.
exactly. And you're
So
not always
annoying.
going to get along. That's for sure. You're not. Believe me, I know. But they will. They'll always do what they can for you guys.
Right.
Yeah. It took me. I mean, I was older when I finally sat back and was like, wow, my parents really did a lot for me. We didn't always have everything, and I couldn't always have everything that I wanted, but I always had a roof and I always had food. So that's good. I'm really impressed that you girls are able to recognize that at such a young age. And Bryce, it sounds like you mentioned your dad, and so it sounds like you guys have kind of moved on to a more almost adult relationship where
Yeah,
you
we're
can
on
discuss
a higher
things.
level of like me and my dad didn't get along really well, and I would just go and sit in my room and be mad at the world, or go and have my own problems, or just deal with it on my own. But like recently, me and my dad have been able to sit down and like just talk about whatever's happening, or if I heard something funny today, I'm able to be like, oh yeah, I heard this and it was so funny, and like I'm able to tell him everything, most everything, without it turning into a oh my god, I can't believe you did that, you're grounded, da da da, because he has a bigger understanding of me being a high schooler and doing stupid things sometimes, or me going out and hanging out with the wrong people and doing the wrong things. Like, he has a higher understanding of where I'm coming from, and I like started having a higher understanding of like where he's coming from.
Good. That's great. So how do you girls show your gratitude to people or situations or
I don't know, I guess it's kind of in specific, so it depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, depending on the situation.
So give me some examples.
Well, unfortunately, with my mother, how I pretty much show her like my gratitude is mostly through like just words of faith, and like occasionally like a hug or two or something. But like I never really get to. I mean, occasionally when I'm feeling up to it, which I rarely do because my mom and I are so my mom's very strict. So it's hard to break through my barrier of protection just to show her I feel like sympathy for her. So, but on a rare occasion, I will I will tell her how much she means to me and why she means as much to me. That usually turns out in breaking into tears, but I mean, I try and keep them as happy tears and not bad tears. So I mean, with my mom, even though I'd like to show more gratitude towards her, then I just very much say thank you and give her hugs and stuff and try and talk with her a little more. That's what I've been doing.
My gratitude, like again, like depending on the situation, like with Ashley, we'll just start out with the oh my god, I love you so much, you're just the best friend in the world, and blah, blah, blah. And like I guess like that's how like we show each other, we appreciate each other a lot. And like with my dad, like same with you, like I don't sit down and tell my dad, I really appreciate you, like I love you so much, but like when I do say I love you, it's like when I'm going somewhere or when I am asking to do something because I'm a princess. Or like I don't just sit down and say I'm really thankful for you, like thank you for everything you do for me, because I am one of those people that I can't just be like all sappy all the time. I can't sit down and be like, oh, you're the best dad in the world and you mean so much to me without feeling like
weird, like it's
yeah,
just
like that's not normal.
Yeah.
So like I guess it's like the way that I was brought up to not just like be like that all the time, but like when it does happen, it's a big emotional talk of oh, you mean so much to me and I love you. Thank you for everything
I'm
you
so
do to me.
sorry that I did this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm such a bad
I know.
child. And then like with everyday life, it's just thank you, the smile, or oh, you're cute, thanks,
A
or
hug,
like
here and
yeah,
there.
just like just normal.
Yeah.
Pretty much like the same like words, and then like showing like sometimes like I'll do like something like I'll do something for them, like I don't know, it just like depends on like the situation too. So mainly just like words and like and respect.
Yeah. Respect is a long one.
I have like a thing for that, like how like how we've all pretty much said like mostly words. I would rather, because like you'll have a friend do something nice for you and you'll be like, oh, I want to give them a gift or something. Like I feel a whole lot better in giving words than items. I'm definitely not materialistic at all, and I love having people like tell me how much they appreciate me, because it makes me feel so good. Like it makes me feel like I am making somebody happier and making them, proud, I guess. Like I don't know. If I do something for someone and they're like, you have no idea how much this means to me. Like I thank you so much. Like you you made me so happy. You lifted my day up, you know. That makes me feel so good. So that's a big thing, you know.
Definitely. So I think that you guys might be underestimating a little bit even how much it means probably to your parents if you just sit and talk with them or just say thank you, you know. Like, I bet your dad he is so elated that you are able to talk now and
Like,
not
it's been
cry.
recent. Like, it's, like, been, like, the past, like, he was gone for, like, 2 weeks, so it's been, like, the past, like, week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even yesterday, like, we were inside the bathroom, able to sit down and, like, talk about things that have been going on in, like, my camp and, like, things that, like, led up to that, and, like, we're able to sit down and just talk about things, and he'll give me, like, what he thinks, or, yeah, and when he has things going on with, like, whatever's going on, I'm able to be like, Dad, like, maybe it should have been handled like this, or, like, I'll be able to give him, like, my point of view on it, and, like, we've come to a really high understanding. Like, it's made me so happy.
Good, see?
Like, it's so great that I'm able to sit down and talk with my dad. Like, it makes me so happy.
It probably makes him just as happy, if not happier. So I think that everything that you guys told me about how you express your gratitude toward your parents is, I mean, wonderful. And I think that they probably just love it. And so that ties kind of back into how we were talking about empowering, how it makes you feel, how Katana said, words, they go a long way. More so than something materialistic, because those go away. You get some new flowers and eat the cake.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
My birthday cake's almost gone.
No, me and Ash make you a new one.
Yeah.
You know.
Or
I would
like,
appreciate it.
or notes. I really like notes too.
See, something to save and hold on to and remember.
And relationship notes are a big deal too.
Mhm. Even a text message. I mean, those kind of
Yeah.
things can brighten your day. So it all goes hand in hand, being thankful and appreciative and empowering people and making people feel good, warm, fuzzy.
Or even if you're talking to, like, that one special person and, like, you are having a down day and you just get, like, a smiley face, it's like, oh my god.
Somebody likes talking to me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all I had for today. I just wanted to touch on that subject because I think it's an important one and one that I hold close to my heart because I have been in a situation where I wasn't able to express my love and gratitude to somebody that is no longer in my life. You know what I mean? And so I just really always like to touch on gratitude and
Show
making
appreciation.
people feel good and showing appreciation, definitely. So did you girls have anything else you wanted to discuss today?
No, but I definitely agree on your. I know.
No.
No, I mean nothing. No, I was just agreeing with like your fact, like of when people like aren't able to be there anymore. You know, you don't like. I see people treat their parents or they're like if they have like a mom or somebody, and I see them yelling at their mom, cussing at their mom, and you know, just don't understand how much that person's like doing for them, and it bugs me because I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
at least
like,
you got a mom.
all
Yeah.
three of us have grown up around, like, I can name off at least, like, 5 particular people that will sit there and be like, Mom, I hate you so much, get out of my room, you're annoying, F you, you're a B-word, da 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 da, and it's like, dude, like, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
See, but then like, it's also like depends on like the way they're raised too. Because like your mom and your dad is like really strict, and like my mom's like really like she's like not like really that strict, and so it's kind of like when me and my brothers like mess with her, like we mess with her, and every one of my friends think it's like, oh my god, why are you talking to your mom like that? But it's like you don't understand our relationship with my mom, so it's kind of like
You know,
different.
like, that's how, like, I see, like,
Mm-hmm.
we're all the same way
Yeah.
with Ashley's mom, just because that's Mama Bear.
Yeah.
Mama Bear.
And we're able to be like, oh my god, and she'll just, like, throw it back at us, and it's like, it's not a, like, a serious.
It's
Right.
more like a friendship type of
Yeah, like
argument
she'll
and
like
just fun.
do it right back at you as like a joking thing, so it's kind of like it's okay. I mean, like,
Yeah, like,
cause it's like we don't mean it when we say it,
Right.
so it's kind of like
and, like, you also were brought up to, like, have that be okay, like, it just doesn't matter if it happens or not. And in my household, if I were to cuss at my mom or dad when I was younger, go to your room, I'm getting belled.
Oh,
My
it's just
household.
a bell.
And now, like, I'm able to obviously sit down and have a conversation with my dad and have a word here or there, and it just be fine. Like, my dad's like, don't say that or anything, but he's just like, oh yeah,
Things
yeah,
have
like,
definitely evolved.
yeah, big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, for all of us, you know.
You're grown.
Yeah, and I'm not just saying like people who like yell at their parents because I don't know your situation, you know, like
Mhm.
I mean, like if you're like because I don't know your guys' relationship, but I mean when there's times when you can like tell that like somebody is definitely not like being they're not being respectful and they're in the total wrong, then that's when you're kind of like, wow, you know.
Yeah.
Mm. I won't say anything, but I'm thinking it, you know.
Like, I feel like the way you talk to your parents and have a conversation with your parents also, it depends on the way that you've grown through your lifetime. Like, when you were younger and like, to have a conversation with your parents, okay, honey, I hope you have a good day, da 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 da. And like, now it's like, hey, Dad, I want to kill this person because this happened and I'm so mad. And he was like, oh, wow, that's really messed up, but maybe you shouldn't kill her. Just talk to her. Like,
Yeah.
There's
like-
no more okay, honey.
yeah, no, like,
Not with this.
Yeah.
and, like, the way you talk to your parents and the way you act, like, your maturity level depends on how they treat you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that a lot because I can talk to my dad in a very mature and high manner and just, like, go along the fact of, yeah, this is what happened, and da 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 da, and he'll just be like, oh, wow, he sees a lot. He sees a lot clearer than he used to.
That's great. Anything
Yeah,
else
same.
you girls want to talk about? Or are you good? Or
I think we're good.
Okay.
I mean, it's nice talking about that stuff again.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to reiterate one more time that if you girls ever need anybody to talk to, my door is always open. Well, I mean,
Not
I don't have a door.
literally, but
I don't have a door.
office is open.
But come see me and we can find a private place to talk. Even if you just need a break, if you need to scream, if you need to vent, if you need
Scream?
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
sometimes you just have to do it. Whatever. Just you're more than welcome to come see me anytime. Okay. Thank you girls so much. I am very grateful to you. Great.
Give her an A.